Okay, so welcome to the 2018 Disability in North Carolina, a fall conference. I am so excited to announce that rebrand and that name, and I will tell you why. As I said, have been a part of this journey for a long time. I actually had the privilege, back when the room was this small at our national conference, for serving on the National Board of Directors and even served as the chairman of the Board of Directors for the USBLN. When they launched this back in July at our national conference, we had over 1,500 attendees at that conference. That is huge. All there to talk about disability and inclusion. 2.5 days of doing nothing but talking about how do we do this and how do we do this better. It is exciting. And to look at the name Disability In and realize that as a nation and as a movement, we are in a place where we can include disability in the name. We couldn't have done that 15 or 20 years ago. We couldn't have. The doors would have closed. I would, okay, that's great, and the businesses would have stepped slowly away because we weren't ready. Well, guess what, guys? We're ready. All right, so you're going to hear some fantastic stories today of champions in this work and in this space. So I'm very excited, and I know I'm probably already off schedule, so I'm going to get back on. But welcome. I do want to make a quick note. We do this thing called Accommodation Checks. And what that is that we want to make sure that anyone here that needs an accommodation is being cared for. And so quickly, if you have an accommodation need, if you will just raise your hand, and we will have one of our volunteers come over and take note of what the issue is. And that can be a number of different things. So we do that throughout the day, just simply because sometimes there's a need, and we need to make sure that that's taken care of. So is there an accommodation need at this point? Everybody's good? Okay. And let me just say as well, if you have back issues, if there are certain situations where you need to get up and stretch, please do that. Please go to the back of the room. Just take care of yourself during this day, because I know a lot of times we sit in meetings and it can be uncomfortable. I don't want that to happen today, okay? So please take note of that and do what you need to do. So with that, again, my name is Beth Butler. I am the Executive Director for Disability in North Carolina. And this is truly a passion of mine, both personally and professionally. In the spirit of full disclosure, like 75% of people with disabilities here in the United States, I have a disability. I am legally blind and have been since birth. So you will see, and I actually love these monitors up here. If I get this close, I can probably read them. Yeah, Fred Sampson, board chair. Awesome. That's awesome. But so if the world were in large print, I would be a happy camper. But actually, the fact that I have a disability, I still actually can go to law school, which I did, pass the bar, which I did, and thank you for the Americans with Disabilities Act as we stand here celebrating National Disability Employment Awareness Month. Many of the things that I have accomplished would not have been possible without the ADA and some of those accommodations that I've had to help me with my success along the way. So I share that with you because, again, it's important for us to keep front and center today about celebrating the differences and the unique capabilities that we all have and that we all have to contribute into the companies that are represented in this room today. So thank you again.